Now it's my pleasure to invite our chief guest this evening, that is Comrade Jack Shapiro, to come and address you.
Dear comrade, you confer on me very great honour in allowing me to address you on this momentous occasion of the 59th anniversary of the Chinese Revolution. Chairman Mao said that the Chinese people have stood up. It's not only that. You look at the Olympics and see what the Chinese people have created from a nation that was oppressed by every imperialism in the world, having bits and pieces of China under their control, and finally degrading the Chinese people to the lowest element. The Chinese people have not only stood up, but leapt up. And look at what they did in the Olympics. It was fantastic. Following the Olympics, the Chinese hosted the Paralympics. That is the Olympics of the people who are disabled, people who have lost their limbs, people who can't do the various things that an ordinary person who's not disabled can do. And if you watch those Paralympics, you would have felt a great feeling of wonder that in this country, which only 60 years ago was completely devastated by invasion and by imperialism, has now come to the fore as a leader and shown everybody in the world how it is that you deal with disabled and Paralympic people so that they can participate in their game and show the world that disability is more in the body, but in the mind people can be liberated, and they show that liberation in the Paralympics in China. In this country, disabled people still have a long, long way to go before they're treated as full human beings. I know from my own experience how my own disability is often thrown against me, but nevertheless I've been able to overcome that. But there are thousands of people in this country who could benefit from the kind of attention and kind of kindness and compassion shown by the Chinese people. I want to end on one note. China, a number of people have mentioned the economic progress of China. And it is not just wonderful, it's miraculous. But in 1935, this man, Chairman Mao, he said that when Chinese people are liberated, and the liberation takes hold of the people, they will show the world yet that China and its people can achieve greatness in every field, including the economic field, and without any help from imperialism or by the meddling of the international bankers and organizations. He proved to be true in that respect as well as in many other respects. But today China is leaping forward in another respect. Of all the 5 major economies of this world, China is now the 5th. I would guarantee that within measurable time, China will come to the leadership of the world and show the world how to run an economic system that benefits all the people, not just a few people at the top taking a big part. Harpal has talked about Karl Marx's remarks about capitalism, the working class are the grave diggers of capitalism. I can tell you one thing. When it comes to digging graves, the capitalist class are doing quite a big job themselves. And if you think they've finished digging by giving 700 billion of taxpayers' money to the bankers, you're mistaken. The reverberations from their digging are still going on, and they're going to dig a very much bigger hole before they're finished. And I don't think we should gloat about that, because the ones who will suffer most from this terrible crisis of capitalism will be the working class, and will be working people thrown out of jobs and thrown out of their houses and living in misery, which capitalism is very, very, very able to create for the ordinary working class. But it's a signal to us. They're weak, we can be strong, and with our strength we'll destroy capitalism. Yeah.